So today I'm talking with Shyronn. Shyronn is from Georgia, but she came up to New York for a conference, and I was able to snag her for this interview. Shyronn is a woman living with HIV, and I thought it would be interesting for us all to understand what it's like to live with HIV, what some of the problems are, or if there's still any problems with it. So Shyronn, how long have you known that you've had HIV? How did you find out about it? And what have been some of the challenges?
Hey, thank you for inviting me here. I learned about my HIV status in 2001. That was almost 17 years ago. Right. And I learned about my HIV status at my doctor's office. I went into my doctor's office for an urgent appointment because I thought I had a yeast infection, but it turned out to be chlamydia and gonorrhea. And the treating nurse suggested that I take an HIV test, which I did, and that's how I learned of my HIV positive result. It's been more mentally challenging dealing with HIV than physically challenging.
What do you mean?
Well, the mental stress from stigma, external and internal stigma, really plays an unhealthy part of my life with HIV.
I thought that since HIV has been around for such a long time, that people, that it's not still stigmatized, but you're saying that it is. So could you tell me where you found that?
Yeah, you know, especially in the rural South where I'm currently at, I was born and raised in New York. And I've been in Georgia for 5 years now, but all my life I was in New York before that. But being in Georgia for the last 5 years, the stigma has taken a toll on me mentally. And it's mainly because of lack of education and awareness about the many scientific advances.
Right. So people think, I mean, in the old days, but you know, the people thought you could, that you could catch HIV from someone if you were, I don't know, in a subway car with them or something. But you found that people in Georgia, some of them still think that you can catch it.
From very young to pretty much all ages. I've been very lucky to have the opportunity to go into schools with a third-party agency, and once I share my story living with HIV and the floors open up for Q&A, the children, the first thing they usually ask is, you know, is about casual contact, about transmission, and that's still a fear of theirs. And that just shows at an early age, the children are taught stigmatizing behaviors instead of accurate scientific education.
Well, it's probably because their parents are ignorant, and the parents have not don't know how to transmit the knowledge that we've developed over the course of a long time. Now, I know you have kids. Are your kids okay?
Yes, I have 3 children, and all 3 children are HIV negative. And for the last 2, I knew of my status before pregnancy. So we took precautions to prevent transmission for both parties, the partner and my children. And my children, I was on the antiretroviral medications, and that reduced my viral load to an undetectable level. And during my labor, I was given AZT through an IV, just an extra dose, extra boost of medication to, you know, I guess knock out those dormant, the dormant virus that's sitting in the reservoirs. And I had a C-section to quickly remove the baby, and then the baby was given AZT. Yes, orally for about 30 days.
And the babies are fine.
Yes.
Yes. Well, thank you very much for sharing this with us. I really enjoyed talking to you.
Thank you.
Thanks.